Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Bitcoin has recently surpassed 44,000, so the crypto market is still looking good. Since the beginning of the recording, Ethereum 2266 XRP has risen more than 3%. During the day, 64 cents was also Cardano's price, which rose more than 5%. As of that day, 5.67% positive developments stemming from XRP and Cardano. Rest assured, we will experience our fair share of success during the forthcoming bull run, as both of those currencies are highly anticipated. The one word of warning I have is that I've heard numerous individuals promise we are about to experience our big break. The bull run has unquestionably begun, and it can only go higher from here. We can't possibly go back now. You can't count on it. It appears that this game on Met is bullish. The prospect is thrilling. This could be our chance. You simply aren't aware of that, though. Just because you saw it on YouTube doesn't mean you should act foolishly, like playing lover to the extreme. At the moment, it's an assured bull run, and we're heading directly toward the lunar surface. We're not new to this. What appears to be a very positive trend may quickly transform into a prudent investing strategy. Hey, I'm just as pumped as the next person if this is our time, if this is the bull run. Plus, I'm beginning to buy into it. Everything is coming together well. The short term is completely unpredictable. Right now. In particular, when we examine the Holy Trinity, what I refer to as cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, we have witnessed tremendous progress, which is why I am so enthusiastic about this place. In our view, Bitcoin is soon to become a part of conventional finance. For example, it will be able to trade on standard brokerage platforms. Great. When we take a look at Ethereum, we see that it has successfully transitioned from proof of work to proof of stake, which was necessary for their network goals. Let me get this straight, it isn't production ready for what they want to achieve, and they still have a lot of building to complete. That being said, it's a giant leap forward from where it was during the previous bull run. Consider XRP. At one point, it was debatable whether or not it was illegal in the US. Since its XRP token status has been established, it has been possible to trade XRP on the secondary market without any issues. Here in America. Great news, all three have made great strides. From there, you can explore other prominent blockchains. Those bastards are prepared for use now, Cardano, Polkadot. They have gone a long way, done a lot of constructing, and are now ready for prime time, which was not the case at the beginning of the last bull run. Then we noticed that there was actual construction happening on outside. Additionally, several blockchains are now prepared to begin onboarding users and facilitating their use. It will become sluggish, ridiculously expensive, and impossible to perform transactions on Ethereum as demand spikes. People will seek out alternatives, I assure you. And it will radiate out into these other, Layer 1 smart contract blockchains. Users will adopt it because it is inexpensive, works well, and they like it, and I predict a great deal of growth and enthusiasm as a result. I know we're drawing near, I simply want you to exercise caution. Any number of things could occur in the near future. We have high hopes for the Ripple case after reading this piece. If a settlement is reached, it would be fantastic. However, their comments here are not to my liking. They claim the SEC appeal might keep XRP in limbo, but now that it's the law, all doubts have been put to rest. Referred to here as XRP, it is not a security. And that is all there is to it. Plus, the SEC can choose whoever they want to appeal to. Nothing will alter that. The amount they are required to pay is a major concern for Ripple as a company, therefore it's crucial to grasp that. Essentially, this is more of an appeal for Ripple. In addition, utilizing US-based on-demand liquidity or their liquidity hub trading in conjunction with XRP, particularly with US customers, is more of a Ripple issue related to their business practices and potential settlement with the SEC. There is no doubt that some of that is related to XRP's usage, but make no mistake, XRP is crystal clear, absolutely certain, and that is not going anywhere. That is, therefore, the most critical thing for us XRP investors. The article's observations on the worsening Ethereum censorship problem are intriguing. I thought this was one of the main arguments in favor of blockchain technology, wasn't it? What happens if you're running some form of infrastructure and the US government threatens you? We see this for the 5 largest Ethereum block builders, or when we exclude transactions from individuals sanctioned by the US government. You would want to avoid fines and jail time. And if you're in a position of power, you'll act just like this. As time goes on, this will become an increasingly serious issue. Things like these might encounter strong resistance from certain networks. The state they're in right now is not good. Some censorship is taking place on the chain. As time goes on, it might even become a bigger issue. It has been reported that 74% of blocks on this blockchain are now being filtered. This is something that Joe Lubin has mentioned. We might require Ethereum token features such as account freezes and clawbacks, rather than stable currency. They have it already, but in really dire circumstances, they can use the Ethereum token. You have a good idea of what the state requires. I can assure you that any proposal put forth by the government will result in drastic measures. They will always. Yeah, we'd like to accomplish it, but it won't be the most extreme thing ever. They're going to use their capability to make everything excessive. Identifying which networks can withstand this and which ones will give in is a major concern for the future. In my opinion, blockchains with features like this, sensors, clawback, and so on, will find a home in the future. On the other hand, completely decentralized blockchains, where censorship and value debasement are impossible, will always have their uses. Be sure to monitor this. On Ethereum, we will observe whether the situation worsens further. As time goes on, I have no doubt that the situation will deteriorate on other blockchains as well. While discussing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, Jamie Dimon compared it to a Ponzi scam and said that he would shut them down if he were the government. Who knows what kind of political favor, you know? Even as a government official, he will not be able to ban cryptocurrency, you know? This is his way of getting out of his bind. Its entire purpose is that. 2 is brimming with it. JP Morgan Chase has a wide range of interests and invests in several crypto firms. His argument is thus completely without merit. Finally, I can assure you that JP Morgan will not sit on their hands while BlackRock and Fidelity take advantage of crypto trading. They will be providing this service to their clients very soon. If they don't provide this, their customers will go elsewhere. Crypto trading will be available, otherwise, it's all just fluff. The many illegal acts committed by JP Morgan Chase could be the subject of this discussion. I don't see the point in you doing this. He's simply going on and on about nothing, poorly suited for his task. On today's episode of The Apprentice, Cathywood sold 33 million coins. And everyone is wondering, what the fuck is going on here? She is well informed about the possibility of a Bitcoin ETF and is involved with someone who has their own ETF. If prices rise, she will profit from it. Why is she selling at this very moment? Part of it is likely due to the fact that coin has had a strong year-to-date performance. She is likely making a profit by rebalancing her portfolio. However, it is important to remember that there are no assurances in this situation. It makes sense to cash out a little when you're sitting on a windfall like her. If the SEC makes the right decision and approves the Bitcoin ETF, it will fulfill some of our expectations here in the short run, which is something I find unsettling because you just don't know it. It's not a great place to be in that kind of circumstance. I can now see her point of view. You know, we've seen her deliver some terrible news before, but it doesn't imply it's a good idea simply because she sold it. I was referring to this when I said this. The US Congress has come up with this absurd plan. This bill, which would cause a lot of problems if passed, is called the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act. One aspect is that, similar to what is required at the moment, anyone with a foreign bank account holding cryptocurrency worth more than $10,000 is required to declare that information, regardless of whether the funds generated interest or income. They seek to implement the same reporting requirements for crypto assets held in foreign countries. A wide variety of criteria would be placed on node operators, and it would be really excessive, with validators and whatever infrastructure you're using. It is my sincere wish that this does not succeed. We may observe that Elizabeth Warren and Joe Manchin are among those who are advocating for this, and it is also bipartisan. Roger Marshall, Lindsey Graham, and everyone else are here. The fact that crypto is growing in size and power to acquire a lot of money is one reason why I don't think this will happen in the long run. You have no idea, though. As a result of this kind of legislation, Ethereum and many other cryptocurrencies could face severe consequences if this law is passed. Hopefully, they won't go overboard and disrupt services like ledger and wallet providers, otherwise, they have a lot of room to maneuver. It will be more difficult for the average individual to join in this decentralized ecosystem in a really decentralized manner, since crypto enthusiasts won't be suitable for them. According to their predictions, artificial intelligence and video games will be the two most successful crypto markets in 2024. The two will have enormous impacts. My allocation to AI is quite good. That will be covered in upcoming videos. I am severely underfunded in the gaming department, so please share any suggestions you may have in the comments section. Are there any similar projects that I should be following? Aside from Wells, I am aware of a few that have been doing really well as of late. This isn't my strong suit, but I have no doubt it will be a commercial success. Notify me if you possess any images. Finally, you may recognize Daniel. He is the one I will be interviewing next week, a prominent figure in the XRP ecosystem who owns a casino coin. From what I gather on Twitter, he is also the one who crushes aspirations and hopes, obstructs amendments, and, in essence, kills universes. It's a wonderful person, truly. Feel free to ask Daniel anything you want regarding the XRP ledger or related topics. Please provide any information you have about Casino Coin or his current projects so that I can question him about it during our interview next week. That is something I'm incredibly thrilled about. As a hobby, he occasionally enjoys trolls on Twitter. However, it's true that he's quite knowledgeable. I recommend following him if you are interested in learning about the XRP ledger and its functionality, as he posts a lot of educational videos. Plus, he's an excellent resource for information. Feel free to leave any questions you may have for him in the comments section, and I will try my best to address them during our upcoming conversation. Please like and subscribe as usual. See you soon, bye.